Address this question, very simple question, to Mr. Keating. But before I ask this question, I would like to quote from one of the books entitled The Faith of Millions, and this is one of the Catholic teachings, and I would like to read. It says here, the priest speaks, and lo, Christ, the eternal and omnipotent God, bows his head in humble obedience to the priest's command. My simple question, Mr. Keating, we would like to be enlightened. Church of Christ members and your Catholic Church members, the question is this: would it not be blasphemous and an insult to our God for God to be taught that the omnipotent God would bow his head in humble obedience to the priest's command?
Jesus Christ, as a boy, was obedient to his parents, yet he was God and man at the same time. One person, two natures. And yet, he took on the ultimate of humility, which ended, of course, on the cross, the ultimate degradation. There's nothing blasphemous in saying that Jesus Christ was obedient to his parents, his mother and his reputed father. If that is blasphemous, the whole Christian story is down the drain. But I don't believe, sir, that you believe that to be blasphemous. I believe you believe that to be honorable and the proper thing to do. And yet Jesus Christ, as God, was obedient to a human being, his mother. His mother asked him at Cana to help. He said, "It's not my time," but he did it. And he turned water into wine. He was obedient to her wishes. But she was just a human being, and he is the God-man. No, there's no blasphemy.
Well, Mr. Keating is right that Jesus Christ was obedient to his parents. That is true. But he is not answering the question. The question is, wouldn't it be blasphemous to say in your book, which is entitled The Faith of Millions, and they are selling this book, that it says, the priest speaks, and lo, Christ, the eternal and omnipotent God, bows his head in humble obedience to the priest's command. Who should obey? Is it God that should obey a man, or should a man obey God? That's contrary, Mr. Keating. The Bible is telling that we have to obey God. Your doctrine is against the Bible because you said that God, is bowing his head in humble obedience to the priest's command. That's why most of us were Catholics before we leave the Catholic Church. Why did we leave the Catholic Church? Because of this blasphemous doctrine.
I would like
question to Mr. Keating. I would like him to show me and pick up a Bible and show me a verse in the Bible where the word Trinity is used. And I don't want anything that tells me 3 in 1. I want to see the word Trinity in the Bible.
The word Trinity, like the word Philippines and the phrase Church of Christ, does not appear in the Bible.
The Tertullian, didn't he decide to use it?
No.
Excuse me, it's in history.
The first use of the word Trinity was by Theophilus of Antioch in 181. Look it up. He used the Greek word trias, which means Trinity.
But is that in the Bible? Show it to me in the Bible. I don't want to see where God is in 3 persons.
If you're going to use that principle, I don't believe anything that's not in the Bible.
You just
literally,
said it. Thank you.
Then you can't say that Manalo. You can't say that Manalo is a messenger from the Philippines because the Philippines is not mentioned in the Bible. The word Philippines is not there. See? So Don't give me this.
Oh, I have to say something. Could you just look at that taken from the teaching of Christ, the Catechism for Adults, Catholic Catechism for Adults? It says, Trinity is not found in the Scripture. It's not from the Bible. Who invented the Trinity doctrine? Tertullian. Okay? Tertullian. Now, do they understand their teaching? I'm going to quote from a book entitled God and Myself, written by Martin J. Scott, a member of the Society of Jesus. He said, the Trinity is a wonderful mystery. No one understands it. The most learned theologian, the holiest pope, the greatest saint, all are mystified by it as the child of seven. What did the Catholic Church say? They don't understand that. What did the Bible say about that? In 1 Timothy 1:7, desiring to be teachers of the law, understanding neither what they say nor the things which they affirm. They are the fulfillment of this. Thank you.